Hello, everybody. My name is Jednadas, Romidas, Romdas. I don't care. This is my partner, Quack Quack Quack, and we're here to talk about, well, Pascal Siakam getting traded to the Pacers. I absolutely love the move. I'm so happy that Indiana is able to go in with Tyrese Halliburton, who's been one of the best, most fun players in the league this year. And I mean, if you're being honest, last year also, because he was sensational last year. And I mean, he's been a huge uh, favorite of mine since being drafted, essentially, because I just like the play style, I like the attitude, I like the funky shot, I like what he brings to the table uh, on both sides of the floor, even though the defensive end has not been seen this year. And since he's been the system in Indiana, obviously, but he came in as a pretty good defender and he still has a lot of potential there. And I'm thinking he's going to get, better and better there. And now here we have it. Pascal Siakam is going to be his running mate, very likely to be extended after this season to a max deal. And Indiana will have him and Siakam locked up for the next 5 years, which is awesome. And from what we've seen, they're attracting even more attention with all the other players in free agency. Other stars want to play there because of the play style, how they play, how fun it appears, So they're building a real good culture out there in Indiana, and I'm happy for them. I'm really happy for them. I love to see it. And let's talk about Pascal Siakam coming in. As you can see, he's here in estimated plus minus, right around Dylan Brooks and Kelly Oubre. Offensively, he's been sensational. Defensively, per this stat, he's not been as great. But obviously, it's a little smaller sample size when we look at him on defense here. Points allowed per possession, he's minus about 1. Effective field goal percentage, as you can see, plus 1.2%. Turnover percentage, minus 0.5%. But he also is one of the best offensive rebounders still. Free throw rate is not been as great, but I mean, I think he is obviously a much better defender than what they gave up. Bruce Brown, even though he's a solid defender, he's not as big and not as versatile offensively. And you didn't even have to give up, actually, Pacers NBA. You didn't even have to give up, obviously, team news and info. You didn't even have to give up your main young guys, right? You still have Benedict Martin, who's still 21 years old. He's been awesome. He had a great game today. Andrew Nemhard, who's been kind of a gem out of Gonzaga. He's not that young, but he's still, obviously a good prospect. Jarris Walker is still on there, which is an intriguing fit with Siakam in there now. Could it be Siakam and Jarris Walker in the future, with Miles Turner not being as good of a rim protector as you would like him to be? I don't know. But if not, you still have a great piece in Jarris Walker. I mean, today he had a really good game against the Kings. He had 15 points. He showcased some of the skill set that I've loved from him when I saw him at Houston and when I saw him in Summer League. So they still have some really good young pieces, right? That did not had to be traded. Of course, the picks, a lot of picks are gone. They traded 3 first-round picks for Siakam, who will sign in a contract extension, but obviously it's still 3 first-round picks for a rental, quote unquote. But he'll get the most money from the Pacers. It's pretty much guaranteed, I would say 99.9% that he will resign. And you still have Buddy Hield's expiring contract that could be traded. So I think we could see some moves from the Pacers, some other moves from the Pacers to add some more depth or more defense. We'll see what happens with that. Tyrese and Siakam should probably make their debut next week together. Tyrese is recovering from his ankle twist, or I'm pretty sure it was an ankle twist, which he should be good to go maybe this week, but more likely next week. And Siakam most likely also next week. I'm not sure. When we look at the schedule, today against Portland seems very unlikely, so it's either against Phoenix or either against Denver. Ooh, my. That's an interesting schedule here for Indy to get Siakam in there. Phoenix, Denver, Philly, and Phoenix again. Then you have Memphis, Boston again. Philly, Phoenix, Memphis. Ooh, my. That's a tough schedule for Indiana right now. Nonetheless, this is an awesome move, like I said. I feel like he fits right in. These are his stats defensively this year. Not sure what percentile he is on, but I mean, we'll see what happens. I also want to point out his offense shots dashboard. When he shoots from the corner, I'm pretty sure he's shooting really well, but I'm not actually sure if we can. Do we actually have catch and shoot corner threes here, but I'm pretty sure he's been really good at them. Catch and shoot 3-pointers here, 35% this season, which is obviously really solid. But I'm pretty sure he is shooting really well from the corners. I'm pretty sure I saw something like 45% from Siakam out there. And defensively, like I said, this season the defensive rating is not great, but he obviously fits a really good profile of a solid defender, and I think he is a really good defender. And with Indiana, he'll help them tremendously defensively. And I'm just really excited to see how the Pacers do with these two and who they add. They've been one of my favorites team to watch these last couple of years with Tyrese. I've been praising him since I got this channel, essentially, or since I started this channel, rather. And I'm just so excited to see it, especially, with all the stuff going on with the Warriors. It's just so devastating, and I genuinely don't have the mood to talk about them because it just feels inappropriate. It feels like basketball does not matter anymore from that perspective. And my condolences and prayers to everyone involved, man, family, children left behind, uh, wife left behind. Life can go so fast, man. Life can be just gone in a minute. And I hope everyone is taking care of themselves. Tell the folks you got, you love them. If you don't have anyone, don't worry. Time will give you some people that will love you back. And in the meantime, give love to yourself. Sad ending, but I just needed to get it out my chest. Maybe I'll be able to talk about the Warriors more afterwards. Or I'll just wait until they play again. But I wanted to quickly pop out with the Pacers. I'll do more just quick thought videos because that's what I started this for, not for high profile content. Just me being able to use this as a therapy with my addiction to sports, essentially. And I'm gonna start using it again like this a little more. Anyway, as always, be kind to yourself and to others. Can't wait to see the Pacers play their first game together. And yeah, love you all.